Resources, inspiring interviews, business practices, and practical advice to take your art career to the next level. Join Sergio Gomez in today's Artist Next Level and get ready to take control of your career.
Well, hello my friends, welcome back. Super happy to connect with you once again. I'm back with Breakfast with Sergio every Tuesday and Thursday, so make sure you check this out. Check out my videos. My friend, today let's talk about how many emails do you need to send or you may want to send to your email subscribers each month. And I have heard many artists who say, well, I only send one email every 2 months or only one email per month, and I don't want to send more than one email per month because people are going to start unsubscribing or they're going to think that I'm just spamming them with emails. Well, what is the best number, or what is the in the best case scenario in which you as an artist may want to communicate to your audience? Well, first of all, my friend, let me say there's not a perfect number of emails that if you do this perfect number of emails, therefore is going to equal amazing sales and results. It's not about that. It's not about the numbers. A lot of times we think, us as artists, that our audience is counting the days in which we send the last email. Like, oh, if I send a second email this month, it's going to be really bad. I just sent one out, 2 weeks ago. Well, guess what? Nobody's counting. If just you. Nobody in your audience is sitting down with a calendar and putting a check mark after they receive your email, and you better not send one before the next month, otherwise they're going to pull out of your list. I don't think nobody has time for that, and if somebody does, it's a pretty weird person. So it's better off that they are off your list. So again, looking at that, thinking about the best number of emails that you may want to send out, rather than thinking about the number, think about the quality of the emails that you're sending out. What's inside that email. I believe that if I want to connect to my audience, I'm going to send them an email where I think I have something to say, something of value. Perhaps I'm releasing a new body of work. Perhaps I'm releasing just one work of art, maybe one new painting, but I'm super excited about that work and I want to share it with them. Perhaps I even do it before I share it in social media so that they feel that the reason they subscribe to my list is so that they can get first look at what comes out of my studio. If there's a particular month in which I am, releasing a body of work and maybe preparing for an exhibition, instead of jamming everything into one email, making a really long newsletter, which really nobody gets excited with getting newsletters. This is not 1988 anymore. We are looking at 2022, right? Everybody wants quick information that they can digest fast. Nobody has time to sit down for 30 minutes reading your long email newsletter. So instead of that, think about communication, sending out bits and communication pieces to your audience so they can stay connected with you, so that they can understand the benefit of being in your email list, and so that you have an opportunity to keep reaching their inbox when necessary, as you feel is necessary, as many times as you may feel is necessary in a particular month. So this idea like you have to send one every month or else, don't dare sending more than one email per month. It's just nonsense. It's absolutely nonsense because nobody's keeping track of it. So instead of that, like I said, think about the quality of the email. What am I going to say? What do I have to say maybe this month or this week, if you want, to say to my audience? And there's all types of emails that you can send out to your audience. And I have done Breakfast with Sergio before about all different kinds of emails. For example, you can do an email newsletter that you send out to your people. And I'm not even going to call it newsletter. So sorry, let's scratch the word newsletter. You send that one email to your audience in which it doesn't look like a newsletter. It looks just like a regular old-fashioned email. And then you're just going to ask them a question. Or you're going to send them a thank you note. Thank them for being part of your list. Thank them for being there on the other side, for opening your emails. Give them a nice shout out, a nice thank you for that. That's a really powerful email that doesn't really have any direct sales, any direct call to action, other than showing you as an artist, as your brand, being one who is very thankful for every person that signs up to your email list. So that's a great reason to do an email, just as a thank you note. You can do an email also in which you are kind of bringing back some of the old works. A lot of times we think like we always have to keep pushing the new work that you have done as an artist. I believe that good art is always good art, otherwise there would not be museums around, right? So it's okay to sometimes make an email that all you do is you're reintroducing all their work to your audience, to your people, particularly those who have joined recently your email newsletter. They will have no recollection of those works or never seen those works. Just because they are all to you, that doesn't mean they're all to everybody. And all the words that you may have may be totally new to a fresh, new set of eyes who have never seen them before. So that could be an email in itself. You take a collection of 3 or 4 or 5 works and you say, I'm gonna put this in a nice email, talk about how they connect and maybe this season in my life, and maybe they're still available. So a great opportunity for you to introduce them to that. So as you can see, what I'm kind of sharing with you is the quality of the email is more important than the quantity of emails, right? And again, because that's how you're gonna create better connections with your audience. So my friend, all I want to say in this episode is how many emails you should send. There's not a magic number. Don't focus on the number. Focus on the content of your emails. And my friend, lastly, if you want to check out all the different resources that I have for you, just go to theartistnextlevel.com. You can see everything that we have created to help artists with their marketing, their sales, and just to move your art career to the next level. So have a great day, my friend, and we'll see you very soon. Goodbye.
Check out our website at www.theartistnextlevel.com, where you will find our podcast library, learn about our upcoming webinars, find resources relevant to your career, and much more. Thanks for listening to today's podcast, and we'll see you at the next level.